But just when they were about to leave the room, something unexpected happened. Bees started coming out of the calabash. They were stinging them. They ran out all the way to the village square, and right there, in front of everyone, including Amara, Yemi's mother started confessing. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush green hills and a tranquil stream, there lived a boy named Amara. He had been deaf and mute since he was born. His father, a well respected farmer, died in a big fire incident long ago. People blamed Amara for his father's death because he was the one cooking the night their house got ablaze, but no one really knew what happened. The memory of the fire haunted the village, with the charred ruins of Amara's old home still standing as a reminder. Amara lived with his stepmother and stepsister, Zina, in a modest clay house on the outskirts of the village. They had a big farmland left by Amara's father, where maize and yams grew abundantly. They lived well, but Amara didn't. He had to do small jobs every day. Amara worked hard. He fetched water for people in the village, washed their clothes, and carried firewood from the forest, doing more jobs just to get money to feed himself because his stepmother wouldn't cater for him. Despite all this hard work, when Amara came back home in the evening, he still had to cook for his stepmother and Zina. They just sat and watched, happy to be taking advantage of Amara's disabilities. Amara couldn't say anything. He couldn't hear or speak, but he was kind and did his work. Sometimes, when Amara went to the village, people looked at him. Some felt sorry for him. They knew he was a good boy, but some believed he caused the fire. They whispered when he passed by, avoiding his gaze. But poor Amara couldn't defend himself because no one could understand himself, because no one could understand him. After all, he couldn't speak. One night, as the crickets chirped and the moon cast a silver glow over the village, Amara had a dream. He saw the night of the fire. There was a shadow near the house, but it was hard to see who it was. This dream came to Amara often. It was like a puzzle he couldn't solve. Amara's life was not easy, but he didn't give up. He was strong and kind. Even with all the hard work and how people treated him, he kept going. Amara hoped that one day things would get better. One sunny day, Amara and his stepsister, Zina, went to the stream. They needed to fetch water. The stream, shaded by ancient trees, was where everyone in the village got their water, so it was a busy place with people coming and going. At the stream, they saw an old man dressed in tattered but clean clothes. He was trying to lift a heavy calabash full of water. It looked too heavy for him. Zina saw the man but didn't want to help. She just wanted to get her water and go back home. But Amara was different. He saw the old man struggling and felt sorry for him. Amara went to the man to help. He didn't think twice about it. He took the heavy calabash from the old man. Zina was not happy. She told Amara they didn't have time for this and that. If they got home late, she would tell her mother that Amara was playing in the stream. But Amara, who couldn't hear, didn't listen. He proceeded to help the man. The old man was so thankful. His wrinkled face lit up with a smile. He patted Amara on the shoulder. Amara felt happy he could help. The old man then told Amara something special. Using his hands to communicate with Amara, he said the calabash was magical. It could grant wishes. Amara didn't believe it at first, but the man insisted. He gave the calabash to Amara as a gift for his kindness. Amara didn't know what to say. He just held the calabash, looking at it. The old man then told him that when he was alone, he should open the calabash and make a wish. Anything he wished for, he would get. Amara thought about it, but before he could say anything, the man was gone. It was like he vanished. Amara went back home with Zina. He carried the magical calabash, its intricate carvings glinting in the sunlight. Zina was curious about it. She asked Amara what the old man said, but Amara couldn't tell her. He couldn't speak. He just showed Zina the calabash and smiled. Zina got more curious. She didn't understand why the old man gave Amara the calabash, but Amara couldn't explain. He just had a feeling that this calabash was important. When they got home, Zina told her mother everything. She spoke fast, her eyes were bright with excitement. She said, "Mama, Amara got a calabash. It was given to him by an old man at the stream." Her mother's eyes grew wide. She started to smile. They both thought of the same thing. They wanted that calabash. Amara came home later. He had the calabash with him. He was quiet, like always, but he had a small smile. He felt happy about the calabash. He didn't know Zina had told their mother. Zina and her mother waited, peering out the window for Amara's return. When Amara put down the calabash, they took it. They were fast. Amara turned around, and the calabash was gone. He saw Zina and her mother. When his stepmother asked, "Where did you get this beautiful calabash, and what is its purpose?" Amara's heart started to race. He felt sad and afraid. He wanted to cry, but he didn't. He knew if he didn't tell the truth, his stepmother would beat him. So he explained using sign language with his hands. "It is a magical calabash. I got it from an old man at the stream. It can grant wishes." Eager to make use of the magical calabash for themselves, Zina and her mother went to their room. They were excited. They opened the calabash. They wished for money, jewels, and many things. But nothing happened. They tried again still. Nothing. They were confused and got really mad. They didn't understand what was going on. But just when they were about to leave the room, something unexpected happened. Bees started coming out of the calabash. They were stinging them. They ran out all the way to the village square, and right there, in front of everyone, including Amara, Zina's mother started confessing. She said she was the one who set their house on fire when Amara's father died. She was behind Amara's mother's death too. She was the one who made Amara deaf and mute when he was born. She had used a charm from an herbalist. Amara stood there, sad, crying. But what nobody knew was that Amara had already opened the calabash before he got home, right after he left the old man. He whispered his wish into it, a wish to be able to speak and hear. And then, in front of everyone, Amara started to speak. His voice was clear. His words were perfect. The villagers couldn't believe their ears. This story reminds us of the power of kindness, resilience, and truth. Amara's journey from silence to being heard shows that perseverance and good deeds can lead to transformative moments. The magical calabash was not just a gift, but a symbol of justice and redemption. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. Don't forget to turn on notifications to stay updated with our latest stories. See you next time.